Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this whole arcade. My name is Ricardo and we are here at Zapcon 2014. We have over, I will have to say over 150 arcades and pinball, I don't even think what, 200 pinball machines over here. This is heaven for me. But we're gonna go ahead and walk around. We're gonna go and check out this area here and we're gonna do some little bit of interviews. So join us. All right, we are here at the lounge where I'm meeting Brian.
The Atari Lounge.
Yeah, Atari Lounge here. And so Brian, how did you start doing your collecting games?
I actually bought a few games, Space Invaders, and I have the Pac-Man, original Pac-Man, and I bought them really cheap at a garage sale, and ever since then I just kind of collected a few, but I don't have that many right now, but hopefully I'll have more in the future.
Everybody starts, you know, and then you can start collecting, and then we're just gonna have too many of them. So you have a Galaxian, that's yours right there?
Right, the Galaxian, and then I have a Joust downstairs and a Gorf downstairs. So.
Oh, great. So I guess this play area over here, we actually have, you know, a lot of arcades that people can actually come in, have some drinks, and actually sit down over here at the lounge and actually play some Atari. The old 3600. Yeah. Oh wow. I just didn't even see that one. Hey, you got yourself. Well, you got two 2600s right here. There's two 26. There's that's a 26 actually. No, they're all 2600s. Yeah, they're all 2600s. Yeah. And here's the most infamous game of the world, you know, that crashed the whole video game industry, E.T. Oh, thank you. So there is a lot of great games here and everything. I gotta show you over here. I got ATAX. I remember, Tim, you remember when we used to had this one at Park and Swap? This better not be the one that you had. But no, there's some pretty good games over here. So yeah, if you guys are going to be coming here at this over here at the lounge, come up. It's going to be in the second level, and it's going to be some games here, and also have some drinks and play some Atari games. So. All right, we are here at Firebird Pinball where we're meeting Chris. Chris, how you doing?
How's it going? Pretty good.
All right. So tell me about your company.
We are Firebird Pinball. We've been around in the Phoenix Valley for about 3 years now. We service and sell pretty much all makes of pinball machines. We service them as far back as, you know, stuff from the 30s and 40s. Specialize mostly in the more modern stuff, 90s on up, but can do all of them. And
how do you guys do modifications on pinball machines, or?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Do you do modifications on pinball?
Yeah. Well, we'll do mods. We've got a couple customers who have pretty much just newer games, and we'll put everything on there for them. Put the LEDs, the pin blades, the Superman rubber rings, all the different little add-on LED mods and figure mods that people like to put in there. So we can do any of those, anything custom, anything, pretty much anything they want.
That's pretty cool. So where are you actually located?
We do work out of our home at the moment still, so we're on the north side of Phoenix near Bell Road and 7th Street. but we service the entire valley. We service the entire state, actually. So normally we're in Phoenix most of the time. We do runs to Tucson probably every 2 weeks. We've gone up to Snowflake. We've gone up to we've gone down to Sierra Vista. We've go up to Sedona, Flagstaff, Holbrook even. So we've been all around.
Oh, that's great. And do you have a website?
Yeah, it's easy one. It's just firebirdpinball.com. So.
So yeah, so. So are there any unusual rare machines out?
Yeah, you know, my favorite games are System 11s, but I also like a lot of the System 7 Williams games. I've got a couple of rare ones of those. We've got a Time Fantasy that I've restored and kind of blinged out. I've got a Defender pinball that I restored and kept the Defender pretty much stock except some LEDs. The Time Fantasy, I went a little crazy with the colors, with the pop bumpers and the targets. They're both kind of a labor of love. You know, working on pinballs for other people, it's like the cobbler who doesn't have, his kids don't have shoes. I don't get to really work on my own a whole lot, so I'm able to do about one a year for myself. So the Time Fantasy was the one I did this year, Defender last year. I did a Bonsai Run the year before that. Next year I'll probably have a sexy girl conversion done. I don't know if I'll be able to bring it to the show or not, or we'll have to put a hood over it or put it in another room.
I think that's a little...
Tame it down, put some little X's, some electrical tape, yeah.
Right. Well, thank you so much for giving us a little tour about the place.
Well, yeah, thank you very much, Ricardo.
All right, thank you so much.
Flash lives. This flipper up here was broken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ball came loose and it was binding on the in-stroke switch. So it's alive. It's all good.
All right, we are here at Harmon's Customs, where we're here with Lee. How's it going, Lee?
Pretty good. Excited to be here.
Glad, yeah. So tell me a little bit about your company.
Okay, so I basically, you know, I kind of specialize in the smaller arcade cabinets, the bar tops and things like that. And it started off as, you know, building some small cabinets and flat packing them and shipping them out to people across the country. And then, you know, as I kept going, then I started, you know, actually building the machines myself. So yeah, been doing it for about a year, and business has been pretty good. So.
So these are made from a CNC machine, or?
Yeah, they're cut out on a precision CNC router, and then I assemble them and you know, add the components to them. Or when people from different parts of the country want to buy them, they'll just get the wood and the plastic parts, and then they'll put them together themselves and put them together how they like it, basically. So.
Okay. So on these are actually arcade boards, or they're actually multi-arcades, or?
This one here is running a multi-arcade board, a 60-in-1. This one here is running a real Neo Geo motherboard, so it can accept the carts.
I see you got 360 in here?
Yeah, this machine here has an Xbox 360 inside with 2-player controls.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing over here you got yourself actually a Dreamcast.
Yeah, Dreamcast. This cabinet here is the one I first started off with, and then you know, after that one kind of took off, it kind of expanded out to other designs and using the different materials like the black melamine and things like that. So
you pretty much go anything from the colored LED buttons and
right.
the joysticks and everything. So
yeah.
So people can actually choose whatever they want as the specifications of the
right.
arcade
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah. A little bit of everything.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Is there a website that you got?
Yes, it's www.harmoncustoms.com. And yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. We got ourselves right here some Bailey Future Spa, actually. From Bailey, actually. Oh, here's a Stern Flight 2000. And this is the first thing I actually found out. Atari. I didn't know that Atari made Superman, but yeah, here's a Superman made from Atari. Got ourselves some Incredible Hulk over here. This is Gottlieb, actually. And then also Williams Gorgar, actually. Black Hole from Williams. Blackout from Williams. Sorry. We got some Time Warp from Williams, actually. And we got some the Belly Midway Spy Hunter. Got some Flash Gordon from Belly. This is actually modified. They actually did the whole thing. Put some lights under the pinball machine. That thing is nice. We got a Medusa over here from Bailey. Here's a LED modified black hole, actually, from Golly. Also got ourselves right here some Gottlieb Haunted House.
Check that one out.
But check this out. We also have here this shooting game, which is from Midway's Haunted House also. And you got yourself your little guy that walks around. There's a cat and a witch, and you gotta like shoot them. And I'm doing horrible. I love that they use a black light and everything. All right, we are here at Nifty LED, actually. We're here with
Nate Ortega.
So Nate, tell me a little bit about the company itself.
We're a fairly new company, relatively speaking. We sell LEDs for pinball machines, and so a lot of the pinball machines are converting from the incandescent bulbs over to their LEDs so that you get a better, more vibrant looking game, a lot more color. The bulbs last longer, so if you have bulbs that are hard to reach places, then they don't need to be changed as often. So there's a lot of benefits to the LEDs.
And you can do like pretty much any LED from the older arcades and everything, or older pinball machines, I'm sorry?
Yeah, we have a wide variety of LEDs that'll work in games from the early era, the electromechanical games, up until games that are produced most recently.
Okay. And are you local here in Arizona?
We're based in Southern California, but we do ship throughout the world internationally.
And is there a website that we can actually probably check that out too?
Yeah, you can check out niftyled.com.
All right, so yeah, check this out here at Nifty. We're here with my friend Nate, and it should be a pretty good place. So you're here all weekend?
We're here all weekend. Yeah, we came in yesterday, we set up, and we're here to see the show.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Nate, we'll see ya.
Hey, this is so much fun. We got stuff breaking down left and right. That's these arcade machines. When they set for a while, they work great. But once you move them or do anything to them, stuff starts breaking down. So we're having a lot of fun here today.
All right, we're right here with Nico. Nico, how's it going?
Good, how are you guys?
So I see these custom arcades that you guys make. So tell me a little bit about them.
Well, what we like to call these is the Artcades with ARTCADE. The reason why we call it that is because back about a year and a half ago, my friend Ariel and I decided to open up what's called a barcade, the concept. It's an arcade bar, vintage arcades with, beer and wine, or like a regular bar. So there was a couple of these throughout the country, but one of the things that we thought of, since when we were restoring these, buying these, restoring these, some of these were trashed, instead of restoring them back to their original shape and the original artwork, what we decided to do is give them to some of the artists in downtown Phoenix and some of the artists we knew out in LA to actually play them for about 2 months and get an idea of what they want to do with it and actually make their own rendition of the side artwork. So basically, they've been custom painted by artists, by local and national artists, and they've just basically given them their own interpretation. So that's basically the whole idea behind it.
Yeah, these are very beautiful, I'm telling you, with everything from the art and everything. It just it just pops up. That's the first thing we saw.
Yeah, well, it's just a different concept. You know, we didn't want to just, especially with some of these games. I mean, we still have about 30 more games. There's 25 of them that are painted by artists, but we actually have like 30 more. We have like 55 games. But some of the other ones that we acquired were real classics like Tempest, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, you know, anything like that. And to those, we wanted to actually, like Tron and stuff like that, to those, we actually wanted to respect, you know, their classic nature.
Art.
Yeah, the classic nature and the classic artwork behind it. So we didn't mess with those. We knew how to recognize that some of these were perfect as they came out of the factory, you know?
Right.
So, but some of these were just completely trashed, and they were like kind of like the newer, you know, like the early, late 80s, early 90s.
Right.
So some of these, you know, we thought some of these, it'll be real value if we actually like give them out to somebody, some of these artists in downtown Phoenix. And since we knew a lot of the artists in the downtown Phoenix area, we just basically gave them out to our friends, let them play them for about 2 months, and then just see what they came up with. And most of these were beautiful, you know, most of these came out extremely well.
Yeah.
And we have artists from all different walks of life, like this guy right here, his name, he goes by the name of Biggie, his name is Sean Cheney, but basically, he's a graphic designer. He's not an actual painter or anything like that, but he's a graphic designer. But we saw value in that kind of artwork too. So what he came up with is just this graphic design of Neo Geo and some of the games. You see Bomberman down there, and then you see the tanks from that other game I can.
That's
Metal Slug.
Metal Slug. There
Metal
you go.
Slug. Yeah. So you see all this. He incorporated all that, and then what he actually did is he kind of like what his words are blinged it out. So he kind of just like gold foiled it, everything, which we think was kind of cool. And then this one is Ninja Gaiden. It's actually by Dumperfu, an artist, a longtime artist out of Tempe. That's that longtime street artist, and he did his own rendition on like a Ninja Gaiden game. So it came out pretty good. Here's some signature right here. Dumps, yeah. So everything like that. This is Noelle Martinez. She got Punch Out and made it. All kinds of crazy and beautiful, you know, and just.
I like that. I like the way everything.
And this is kind of like a rare game called Gunsmoke. That is by Matt Manjares, and he actually does like old school sign design, like lettering and fonts, and he paints cars and he does like line work. So you can see that he's actually like he kind of like made it with like this different type of paint, which is made for like lining cars and doing lines on cars and stuff like that, which is and then you can see his fonts right here are really like old school.
Yeah.
So that's and then this last one that we have right here, this is X-Men vs. Street Fighter by Bobby Castañeda, and the title is Survival. Bobby's a longtime street artist from downtown Phoenix. He's been around for about 15 years, and he's a graffiti artist, street artist, gallery artist, all kinds of artists. And this is just rendition of, you know, like Street Fighter. There's a lot of stuff hidden in there. You know, it might look a little messy, but it's really not. You have to really get it. You can really get in deep with that and see what there's a lot of things behind it.
Definitely.
So, and he actually put beer holders on cup holders and beer holders on the side. So that's something really cool that he did.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And where's your place located at?
Well, right now we have a space that is located in 1011 North 3rd Street. It's basically in the Canvas building. We're working out the details right now with the landlord and everything, but it looks like if everything goes well, we're going to be open in about 2 to 3 months.
Nice. And do you guys have a website or?
You guys can just find us on Facebook under Arcade Lounge. So if you just search in Facebook Arcade Lounge, you'll be able to find us right there.
All right, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing us these arcades. These are beautiful, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, so just to let you know, just keep a lookout for the Arcade Lounge coming soon. It should be opening in about 2 to 3 months at 1011 North 3rd Street in the Canvas building.
All right, you guys better check it out because, you know, all these arcades, especially the other ones, they're going to be real nice. The layout's going to be nice. I'm actually going to be going over there, so we're probably going to take a little trip over there.
We're going to have, on top of these, we're going to have about 30 more arcades, custom painted arcades, plus the real classic ones. We got another 30 of them, so we want you guys to come by and check it out.
Definitely, yeah. Thank you so much for showing us everything.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm loving it. All right, we are here with Zach. Zach, how's it going?
Pretty good.
So, how did this all start?
Well, Wes and I went to California Extreme a couple of years ago, picked up a few machines, driving them back in a U-Haul, and we said, you know, somebody ought to do one of these in Phoenix. And then we thought, well, we're somebody. Why don't we do one? And then we actually managed to pull it off, largely due to the hard work of Wes and Rachel. I mostly just sit around looking pretty.
So, this is actually your second year?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. And are you planning to continue on for every year?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, that's good.
I think we're much more likely to actually break even financially this year, so the future's looking good. We're bigger this year than we were last year, and we hope next year's even better.
Great. Well, thank you so much. All right, we got over here the original Joust Williams arcade. Actually, they actually came out with the second one. Actually, I just saw it in the corner. We're gonna check that out in a second. And got a Midway Golf. Oh, this brings me back memories right here. The Nintendo Play Choice. You get yourself like all the NES games you can choose and everything, and you got yourself like pretty much. You got the little cartridges you can put in and play the original Nintendo games into an arcade. We got the Nintendo Donkey Kong. The Versus Duck Hunt over here. I have to say that this one is actually one of the most fun games that you can actually shoot the duck. I mean the dog actually. So when you get into bonus round, he's jumping around like trying to jump over on the field, and if you shoot him, he comes out with crutches and he's all like pissed off at you. So if you ever want to take out your aggression, this will be the game that you can actually shoot the dog. We got the Nintendo Mario, original Mario Brothers. And then we also got Donkey Kong. And that one's actually, the Mario Brothers is a wide body. It's comparing to the original, it's actually smaller. This one's actually like a wider, so two players can actually play easily. The original Karate Champ, I remember that one. Yeah.
These are the games from Captain Cutanium's Arcade 85.
That is correct, yes. A lot of, I think all these Nintendo games right here is actually from Wolfman. And they're actually at Captain Cutanium's location, and he has his games right there. And Karate Champ, Paperboy, Lunar Rescue, Track and Field, Berserk, all of those are actually his, actually Captain Cutanium's. And right here we got some Berserk actually from, it's one of the original Stern games. Here's the game that we were playing earlier, Space Duel, actually the stand-up arcade. Okay, I don't even understand how, which was it? Tukatom. Say, what was?
Tutankhamun.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. We got our Bally's Spy Hunter. So, nice little, back in the day. Ah, here we go. Here's another one that we used to play a lot. Very popular in the days when Arnold was doing that Conan the Barbarian movies, and Bosconian. This is actually like a shooting game. Little Space Invaders kind of thing, or is this like a Space Invaders or more like a? Huh. Yeah. This one's Phoenix.
That's another space shooting.
Space shooting, yeah. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like the same thing as like a little Space Invaders kind of Galaga clone. Got the Namco 20-year reunion, which has the Galaga and also the Miss Pac-Man. I know. Saw you enjoying over here at Zapcon.
Oh, awesome. Having a great time. Got my husband, the kids. We volunteered yesterday, so that was awesome to get the little sneak preview.
Yeah, you actually now you're able to enjoy the games for you and everything, have a good time.
We volunteered yesterday, worked yesterday, then came back with the family today to play.
That's cool.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
How you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I have a great time.
All right.
How are you?
So, what's your name?
I'm Ryan. I'm with 8-Bit Brewery. Pretty much owner, head brewer, all-around cool guy.
Cool, cool. So, tell me a little bit about your company.
Sure. So we're working on getting opened up out in Avondale right now. We're going to be a craft brewery focused around the old 8-bit video games. So all of our beers are going to be pretty much tongue-in-cheek references to video games, all kinds of 8-bit art on the wall. We're working with a guy called the 8-Bit Artist to get our art taken care of. Some custom developed 8-bit arcade games from Joel here.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, when will this be open?
We're hoping to be open within about the next 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months. And where's this going to be located?
Out in Avondale, Arizona. Probably around Avondale Boulevard and Van Buren. We're in the final stages of locking down.
And do you have a website that we can try you have to check out? Or?
The website isn't up yet. We are on Facebook though. You can go to facebook.com/8bitbrewery. I got lucky.
And that's gone. So it's this gear is just like frozen up there. So I gotta go tell Dan.
That's why it's not making any turns or nothing.
Yeah.
We are here at Pinball Glass, and this is Bob. Bob, how's it going?
Going good, going good. Thanks. What we're doing here at pinballglass.com is improving the look of the playfield glass. Normal playfield glass is this normal standard glass that comes with the green tint in it. We've developed a piece of glass that is clearer and allows more light transmissions, made without the iron and the lead in it. We've also thickened the glass from 3/16 to 1/4 inch and put a nice beveled edge on it. If you want to stay a little more old school looking with the traditional look, we do have the same type of glass in the 3/16 thickness and no beveled edge on it.
Okay. And are you guys local or you guys are from?
Yeah, we are local. I'm based in Santan Valley, Arizona.
And do you have a website?
I sure do, pinballglass.com.
All right.
All right.
Dad Flipper.
That in a stroke switch.
So I'm gonna pass over the mic for you, and you just go for it.
Okay, here we are at Zapcon. This is our the second year, and we brought some playfields. One of the big highlights is the wall of marquees, and these are all original. The glass. I mean, even if you can't own the game, you can own a piece of a game that you love. We have pretty common ones, and we also have some prototype ones, games that were they only made a handful of that didn't make it to market. Classic T-shirts, but no, just fun stuff. I mean, where are you going to find a Pac-Man lunchbox complete with matching thermos? There you go, or mugs and stuff. But most importantly, everybody's out there having fun playing the games they like, and as they pass by, they get to see what we've got and maybe take home a fun souvenir, affordable. And so, no, it's been a lot of fun. And hang on a second, let me pass this over and I'll show you a couple posters. So let's say a gentleman really loves this game. So here's a Middle Earth game. Let's see, what's this, 1978. And so no, I mean, a little something to go along with your machine. And as a operator / collector, for over 40 years, I just picked up these things from trade shows and stuff. Unlike all the other operators who are sort of mercenary towards the business, this was something that's been a passion for me, and I love doing it. And to also be crazy enough to save all this stuff for 40 years so that somebody else can enjoy it. And that's our job here, is to kind of pass it on to the next generation of players.
I've actually seen some of them that they're still in an original with the the cover on top of them.
Well, that's because they weren't used, but all these are original glass. People are amazed that they're not like reproductions, and as I understand, they are making reproductions, but why have a repro when you can have the original?
The original, exactly.
Given the wall of posters, these gentlemen came from California, and they've been going through my goodies, and it's been a lot of fun. And I hate to see it wrap up today, but unfortunately, all good things come to an end.
Exactly, yeah.
But we hope you're enjoying the days as well, the weekend.
I'm having a blast. This is great. This is my childhood right here coming back.
Silly thing, like a pinball art calendar from '94. So, but what if you have this game? And the thing about a calendar is it's good every so many years. Hey, this is this year again. Right. So
I can use them again.
Yeah, so anyway, lots of fun.
Dan, thank you so much for showing us our stuff. And all right, thank you so much.
Have some more fun.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. All right.
It's an interesting arcade. It's actually a video pinball, and this is about black light. But it's pretty ingenious because you can actually like tilt it itself like that to make it bump. It has everything like as in the pinball machines. It's pretty cool.
He's doing some demonstrations for our activity book.